Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out, we got the Nerf Ultra Amped. We had this on order for about 2 weeks, and we were just waiting for it to come, be shipped in, and we were tracking it, and, I was like, you know what, let's go check out our local Target store. And they always do this. We go to our Target store, and they had 2 on the shelf, so we picked those 2 up, and we got another one coming probably, I don't know, in the next couple of days. So this was kind of the latest one here from Nerf Ultra currently. And if you guys remember, we did kind of our top 3 Ultras about 2 weeks ago, knowing this was coming in. So if you guys are curious, you guys can check out that. We're probably going to, again, have to do another video because this one deserves to be in the top 3. But nonetheless, this should be readily available either online at Target or, again, we found ours at our local Target store, which I think is awesome. And this is a sweet blaster. But before we even start, definitely subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Get it on the giveaways. I mean, we got another one of these coming. And I got another one right here that I haven't even opened, so I'm probably going to end up giving one of these away. Hint, hint, probably our next giveaway. But we do have a current big giveaway going, so again, make sure you get in on that just so you guys can win some, pretty cool blasters out there. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the Nerf Ultra Amped. Wow, this blaster, for me, again, has changed my envision of the Ultra line. I mean, the Ultra line, as you guys know, started off okay with the 1 and the 2. And it kind of slowly, for me, has kind of ramped its way up to, okay, not too bad, right? The first couple of them, I was like, ugh, not so good. But they are coming out with some cooler blasters on the Ultra line, which I kind of like. Again, I love the Pharaoh, if you guys remember that. I don't know when the Dorado is going to come here to the United States, or even if it is, but that one's a pretty cool freaking blaster. But this one, again, the Amp, we spent $29.99 on this particular blaster. They did have a little bit of a sale, again, at our local Target store when we got this, so we said, oh, why not? And, this is one of the, well, it is the first electronic magazine-fed Ultra Blaster. They did, again, have the Pharaoh, which was kind of a magazine-fed, but of course was more a, just a single pull and then shoot, which I thought was pretty cool. And, overall, again, not too bad of a blaster. I'm going to hop right in so we can take a look at this box. You can see nothing too crazy about the front of the box. Really can't see the blaster like some of the newer like Adventure Force stuff where you can actually see the blaster, which I like. So nothing too crazy. Ultra Amped on the front, comes with 6 darts, shoots 120 feet. Pretty much the same claims again across the Ultra line. If we flip it over here on the back, again, nothing too crazy. Looks very similar when you guys look at it. Should I say it? It looks like a Strife or an Adventure Force Spectrum, which I got over here because I'm going to compare it. Again, up to 120 feet. So nothing too crazy when it comes to the actual box. Now, the actual blaster itself looks great. I mean, up close, again, it kind of has that whitish, kind of pearlish finish with the Ultra Gold lettering. For me, the Ultra Gold lettering has kind of flaked off a little bit on my previous Ultra blasters after a little bit of play. And with this one, I've been using this one in my backyard a lot and kind of just rubbing it to see. And, it's starting to kind of flake again, which is kind of crazy. So don't expect that Ultra logo to stay that shiny for too long. The grip in the handle is pretty much like the grip and handles that you feel on the other Ultra line. It feels really good, fits in the hands great. I think that, with this front grip, it feels really good. I really wish it would be removable. Just in case you want to use this as like a one-handed type blaster. You can still use it as a one-handed blaster, but it looks kind of funny. It looks like, a very small, compact SMG. And again, both the rear and the front feel great. One of the things I noticed about the trigger is they kind of use like a weird sling trigger there, which again is a little bit different. I'm so used to kind of that bulkiness back there. But again, with the Ultra blasters, you really have to pull that trigger all the way back. I always felt like to shoot it out, you couldn't really like half stroke it to kind of get it to go out so the wheels would catch it and then it would go. You always had to kind of full force do it. Of course, we got the sling mount here in case you ever want to use it. One of the coolest things I like about this is BAM! Like the end strike attachment back there. Now, I know this isn't end strike, this is from Worker, but again, very, very similar. With a stock, again, this is my foldable one. I love it. Man, this feels great right here. I can't stress enough, like, how good that feels. I know there's been a lot of other YouTubers out there who have been like, oh man, you put a butt stock on here of any kind and it feels good. Yeah, that feels absolutely great. So if you get one of these, hopefully you guys have some type of end strike attachment or your favorite type of attachment that goes onto the end strike butt plate here, or butt little knob there for that, because man, it makes this thing so much more comfortable. But some people might want to run around like this. Hey, that's perfectly fine, but I like having the butt plate there so I can really focus. Now, it does have, of course, a 6-inch tactical rail on the top here. Of course, Nerf style tactical rail. But what's crazy is, yeah, the kind of hollow sight there, whatever you want to call it, there's no little red dot in it or anything, and you can't remove it. Just looking at it, I'm pretty sure you can take it off with some screws and a little bit of surgery, but oh, I would have loved to take that off and been able to add in your own sight or something back here without that one being in the way, right? Kind of crazy. Now, this does have, of course, a 6-round magazine, which comes in black, which I think is kind of cool. Now, the magazine from the Pharaoh is a 10-round magazine, which I wish this was a 10-round magazine. I felt like this should go inside the Pharaoh because it's a sniper rifle, right? You only have a few shots. This is like an SMG. You need more shots. So this works perfectly fine in here. And I think that looks so much more better. Personally, you guys know me. I really wish there would be some type of drum round for Ultra rounds. Not like the Ultra 1's drum round, but you guys kind of know what I mean, right? Especially like when the ones that came with like the Rebel mech, I thought that was pretty awesome, but again, that's for just normal standard darts. But still, I think something very similar, like a 10-round mag, would have been great for this particular blaster. And again, I swapped them both out and shot, and I had absolutely no issues. So now I'm gonna have to collect a little few more of these, you know, for playing with this particular blaster. So yeah, gosh. And I've seen, again, some people paint this black to kind of really give it that extra look. I was thinking, you know what? 6 is nice, but gosh, you go through 6 really quick. Now, this, of course, takes 6 AA batteries pretty much over on the other side. You just, pretty much just like the other blast, you just unscrew the side there, 6 AA's in, and you guys know me, I love 9.6 volt blasters. It gives them that little extra punch, right? Comparison to that 6 volt blaster, you pretty much got 50% more power, which I love. Now, let's take a look at me shooting this particular blaster, because I know that's what a lot of you guys want to get in and take a look at. So check it out. I shot both the standard magazine out of here, just the 6 rounds. I did, of course, shoot the Pharaoh mag out of here with the goldish type rounds. Again, they are perfectly the same. And man, coming in on FPS, not too bad, shooting at about 90 FPS, somewhere right in there. It depended upon how fast you shot, right? With any kind of rev type blaster with the spin wheels, yeah, you know, the longer you hold the rev and you shoot, the more faster it's going to go. I noticed, again, when you shoot this thing really fast, just like with everything else, the motors don't have time to spin up and get to 100% to kind of shoot that next dart out of there as fast as the first one. So if you took it easy, it wasn't too bad. It was shooting pretty hot. If you were kind of just ripping them out of there, yeah, the FPS drastically dropped on these particular blasters. So again, you know, you could, again, see me kind of just blasting off there. I think this is a pretty cool blaster. I think there's a few people that I watched at 3S to this thing and put, again, a 3S LiPo in here and was having this thing shooting like 120 FPS and just revving extremely fast. But I think I'm going to leave mine stock because, again, my kind of my local Nerf games and league, they only go to about 100 to 110 FPS, which this is right in there. Maybe if you can, I don't know, get it to shoot around there, it'd be even better. But again, it's right around the 90 to 100, somewhere right in there. It was very kind of all over the place. Now, it does come with, yes, 6 of the standard black kind of ultra darts there. But again, I shot the screamers out of here. I shot the screamers, whistlers, whatever you want to call them. I shot the gold darts that came along with the Dorado. And they're all the same thing. It's just, of course, the screamer darts, of course, make a little whistle / scream when it's coming at you. They all shot great. I did not notice one of these better than the other. I know a few of you guys were asking, hey, XFox, we've seen the Blue Tep Screamer darts at our local Walmart. Are they better? You know, which ones are better? And to be honest, I'll probably make a video on this to kind of show you guys, but they all shoot the same. It's just one makes a sound, one's harder to see, and one is pretty much just like the black one. It's just easier to see inside the air. Some people were like, well, you know, what is this particular blaster similar to? And you guys know me, again, I thought it was very similar to the Spectrum, the Adventure Force Spectrum. So if you look at both those, again, I mean, they are very, very close. I get that the fronts are a little bit different, but I mean, the overall, you know, look and feel are very, very similar. Now, again, very similar to a Strife. People will call the Spectrum here the Strife Killer. And again, all those 3 blasters are very, very similar, but these just reminded me of each other. I was thinking, wow, the Ultra here is a lot heavier than the Spectrum, but still, both these blasters, oh man, it would be very, very hard for me to pick a better blaster between these because I like shooting darts in comparison to the Ultra, but I really love the look of this Ultra. It's really big, beefy, chunky. But anyways, guys, I wanted to do just a quick review on that, show you guys it's shooting, give you my, 2 cents on this thing because, again, this blaster is, I think, reasonably priced for what it is comparison to, again, the Strife or something like that. And again, it just adds to the Ultra line. And so I might, again, have to do a whole nother video on the Ultra line because this is definitely in my top 3 because I like the Dorado so much, and you guys, again, already know all about that. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you guys have picked up this blaster and what you guys think of it, or if you're not going to pick it up. Again, I'm always curious. I try to reply to everything that I see down there. Because I'm always curious on what you guys think of the blasters that are out. Anyways, guys, again, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Get in on the giveaways. We are probably going to be giving one of these away because we got another one coming in the mail. And hopefully, maybe you guys, like one of these things. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't want it. Anyways, let me know. Thanks again, Fox fans.